Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new episode from Salvage Nation. Right there is my beloved BMW M135i, and if you've seen this build, it was a complete wreck and I've rebuilt it, but I've got something special coming. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be retrofitting everything, and I mean everything. We're going to be retrofitting the LCI front end, rear end, interior, and we're going to be retrofitting Harman Kardon and a ton of other bits. And we need a whole host of parts to get all of this sorted. So I'm going to be going for LED headlights, LED rear lights, the new bumpers, the new everything. If I were to buy these parts individually, it will cost upwards of £5 grand. And to get all the bits that I need to retrofit everything onto this car, I've got a clever way of sourcing all my parts. So I'm going to be actually heading down to Copart in Wolverhampton, where we've got something interesting to get our teeth stuck into. So let me go home, get changed, and we're going to be heading out to Copart in the morning. So let's go. Hello guys, good morning. Listen, I am so excited. As you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, well, I hope you can because I haven't even made them yet. I am on my way down. I've been waiting for this for so long. I'm actually making my way down to Copart in Wolverhampton, where we've got a breaker car. Now Copart, I said this in one of my car talks, they do a service called Breaker Bid for You. I haven't got a breaker license, and I use their service where they bid on the car for me and I get to go down and break it. So I've got a ton of tools. I've got my high vis, I've got my protective footwear, I've got my mask. I'm fully loaded. I've got several batteries. So I won this car on Copart, and it's an exact copy. Well, it's not an exact copy, but same color, and it's the newest spec, newer version, newer model to my beloved BMW M135i. I'm going to be showing you some pictures of it right now, and what I've done and what the plan is. We're going to be retrofitting everything, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because trust me, yeah, my plans, what I've got in store for you guys is going to be crazy. So today I'm going to show you how I'm getting the parts, and over the next few weeks, maybe a few months, we're going to be retrofitting everything to my beloved BMW M135i. And when I say everything, I mean everything. We're going to be doing LCI front end, LCI rear end. We're going to be upgrading the interior. We're going to be upgrading, and most importantly, I'm going to be going from the standard business MBT, which is the entertainment system, to the new latest ID6 sat nav. But I'm really happy. I'm gonna stop because it's now 5:30 in the morning. I've got a 3-hour journey, so I'll catch you guys once we get to Wolverhampton. Guys, we've arrived. Copart Wolves. It's a bit of a mad one. I'm in heaven. I can just see cars. They won't let me get out and have a walk around to show you guys, but look, I can see a GT. What is that? Oh my god, look at that right there. Golf R. It looks tuned all the way up, but it looks hella messy. I would love to have a look around that one, but I was told I have to follow this guy. Alright guys, so after a 3-minute drive, we're here. We've made it to Copart in Wolves. The guys here are very funny about filming, so I can't film too much. But I'm about to head into the braking yard. I've got my blue 118i, I believe it is, Shadow Edition. It's gonna have a ton of parts for my M135i, and hopefully I'm gonna break it, get it all loaded up into the van, and then I'll come back and check in with you guys. If I can film, I'll film, but if I can't, then I'll just show you what we managed to get. But happy days, like literally salvage car heaven. I just saw that Golf R and it just looks amazing. But yeah, have a quick little look around. It's just salvage cars everywhere. Everything is going on, like it's very busy, so that's why you gotta go to the high vis and you can't really do too much. But yeah, we're waiting. There it is, my baby. Alright guys, so whilst I've been sat here waiting, one of the big loaders came and removed an old shell from the breaker yard, or the breaker tent as they call it, and I just saw them brought my little one in. So it's exciting times. Before I bid it on this car, I just want to say that I follow, there's another YouTuber, Calvin's Car Diary, and he's got an app in the trade, and you can get the full kind of like it's a HPI app, but because you're in the trade you can get the full specs and everything like that. So I took a tip from him about 6 months ago. Anyway, I've got the same app. I'll put the spec up on the screen somewhere. So before I bidded, I knew that this car had all the spec. It was fully spec'd out. I think there's been an additional £6 spent on just specking the car out. So it's got power folding mirrors, it's got the ID6 sat nav, I know that it's got the app control. There's so many different things, and it's just a matter of checking to see what is still left in the car. So like I said, I'm going to try to film as much as I can. I'm just waiting to be called in, and then it's up to me to go in and break it and remove all the bits. But yeah, I've never done this before, and I'm trying to get you guys behind the closed doors and behind the scenes here at Copart. But yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so I managed to do a little bit of filming, but have a look. This is the new style dashboard. It's got the stitching right here at the top. I believe, according to my checks, this is a touchscreen, but there's no power at the moment, but I believe this is touchscreen. This is the ID6 nav that I keep harping on about. As you can see, it's got the big controller there. These are all just like little kind of upgrades that they've made. I will be upgrading my interior dash to this style. Check this out, these are the new stocks. So they've gone back from a clicky one to one that goes all the way up. And then on this side you can see that everything's very different here. And if you turn it, you can actually turn it all the way. The gongs are going to be new. Look, I've got the Shadow Edition dials as well, so I'm very happy about all of this. I was looking to see if there was a heated steering wheel button. There's none. However, my M135 hasn't got the res button and cruise control, and I've got it all there now. These buttons alone are like 150 quid. So also got the LED headlights. So this is what I need for my retrofit. I'll be retrofitting these. And it's got the LED rear lights as well. They've already taken out the gearbox and the engine, so I don't need to do that. I'm just working away on the interior. Right, I'm not gonna film anymore. Let's get all of these bits off, get them loaded up and get back. Alright guys, so after about 4 hours, one-man team, my hands are a bit messy, so forgive me, but I've got a LCI rear end complete, two rear lights, LED, the new style bumper, new style tailgate, and I got all the bumper guides and brackets. That should be a straight swap for my car. Coming over here is where it gets interesting. Managed to pick up, I didn't even realize, but the car has actually had a Harman Kardon. So I'll be retrofitting Harman Kardon into the car. I've got the two woofers underneath. I've got the door speakers, and somewhere right there, I managed to get these are the ones in the rear. These are the rear deck Harman Kardon speakers and tweeters. So I can't wait to retrofit them. I've got the Shadow Edition dials. I'll be retrofitting that. This is touchscreen. This is the new NBT Evo 6 ID6. I'll be retrofitting that. I'll be selling an airbag kit if anyone's interested, but I'll be putting the new dash into my car, and I'll be selling the old pre-facelift airbag kit completely. This is the new style gear shifter. I'll be installing and retrofitting that. New style connect. I'll be retrofitting this one. I've got a new style steering wheel if anyone wants to upgrade. I'll just be taking these buttons, but I'll be retrofitting everything else, and those buttons will be retrofitted onto my custom steering wheel from VPEX Trims. This is the REM. I'm gonna retrofit this one because this would have had like updates and the new software. This is the REM module in the boot. This is the com box. I'll be upgrading this as well because I'm sure that this will have to go hand in hand when I retrofit. Where is it? The other bit of the NBT system, it's in here somewhere. And then the seats, new style seats with the stitching. I didn't realize that, couldn't see that in the pictures, but that literally ties in with the theme that I've got in my car, and it's just got the M colors there. So it was a nice little haul. This is the LCI front dash, and that's got the stitching at the top, and yeah, just, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So the car's over there, we're just getting everything else off the car now. But yeah, creme de la creme. These are adaptive LED, all BMW LED headlights. Have a look at that. Adaptive BMW LED headlights. This is just gonna set off the front of that car. And that's the other bit of the NBT system. And I've just got some other little bits and bobs, but I'll go into more detail once I get back to the shop. Little cold start for you guys. So it's been a long old day, guys, and I've just got back. I've offloaded the van. I'm gonna drop that off, pick up my car, go home, have a big old bath, have a long old bath, freshen up, and try to figure out which one I should retrofit first. And that's what I want you guys to do. Get in the comments, let me know what are you most excited to see me retrofit on my 2014 BMW M135i. Let me know, and whatever you guys say, I'm gonna do it. And just as a little reminder, we got the complete rear end from the LCI, we got the front end from the LCI, we got Harman Kardon, we got the new dashboard, the new sat nav system, ID6 I believe it is, with the apps and the squares, etc, etc. We're going to be gutting out these seats just to get those blue stitching. It's just going to tie in with everything on the interior, so we're going to be taking it in stages. So yeah, let me know which one I should do first, what you're most excited to see. And it's so crazy that I paid $1,100 plus the fees for that breaker car, and everything that I just called out, trust me. How much do you think all of that stuff will cost? I know for a fact the two LED headlights alone, they're about 800 to $1,000. I know for a fact the ID6 sat nav with the touchscreen, that is 800 to 900 once again. The seats, like Harman Kardon, is £500. Do you think it's worth it? It took a whole day of my time, so I have to put a value on that. And I paid £100 for the van for the day. But I will be able to sell all of my old bits. If you need anything, let me know in the comments down below. I will be selling a whole ton of parts, so in my estimation it should even itself out, and I should make a tidy little profit if I play my cards right. Let me know what you think of this episode. How sick was Copart? The drone shots, like, you just see how massive these branches are. and they're just expanding and expanding. But anyway, I'm knackered, so I'm gonna head off. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna end this episode. So like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one.